Welcome to Course 4, Foundation, Certified Supply Chain Professional, CSCP, course, by SPAO Academy. Topic 3, Sourcing Products and Services, Section 10, Ethical and Sustainable Sourcing, Lesson 2, Sustainable Sourcing Strategies. Sustainable Sourcing Strategies. In the previous lesson, we discussed why ethical and sustainable sourcing matters. Now, we shift to the how. For a beginner, the world of sustainability can seem overwhelming, full of buzzwords, complex certifications, and supply chain logistics. Sustainable sourcing isn't about being perfect overnight. It is about making incremental, intentional improvements. This lesson will introduce you to the core strategies you can use to source products that are better for the planet, without breaking your budget or complicating your operations. 1. The 3 R's of sustainable procurement. Before looking for new, green products, the most sustainable strategy is often to reduce what you use. This hierarchy helps prioritize your efforts. Reduce. Can you use less? Before sourcing a new product, ask if it is necessary. Can you switch to digital alternatives to reduce paper? Can you source concentrated products, like cleaning supplies, that use less packaging and fuel to ship? Reuse. Can you avoid single-use items? Instead of sourcing disposable plastic water bottles, consider sourcing durable glassware or implementing a water filtration system. In packaging, can you source returnable crates or pallets instead of one-way cardboard? Recycle, recycled. When you must buy new, prioritize products made from recycled content, post-consumer waste, and ensure that the product itself is recyclable at the end of its life. 2. The circular economy model. Traditional sourcing follows a linear model. Take right-pointing arrow, make right-pointing arrow, waste. Sustainable sourcing aims to shift toward a circular economy. As a buyer, you can participate in this by sourcing for durability, choosing products that last longer, even if they have a higher upfront cost. A $50 bag that lasts 5 years is more sustainable than a $10 bag that lasts 6 months. Sourcing for repairability. Can the supplier fix the product if it breaks? Some electronics or equipment suppliers offer right-to-repair options or buyback programs. Closed-loop systems. Partnering with suppliers who take back their used products, e.g., toner cartridges, uniforms, to recycle them into new products. 3. Local and regional sourcing. One of the most straightforward sustainable strategies is reducing transportation distance. Why it matters. The last mile of shipping is a major contributor to carbon emissions. By sourcing locally, lower carbon footprint, fewer miles traveled means less fossil fuel burned. Economic impact. You support your local economy and community resilience. Transparency. It is much easier to visit a local farm or manufacturer to verify their practices than to audit a factory 8,000 miles away. Beginner tip. You don't have to source everything locally. Start with heavy items like beverages or furniture, where shipping weight contributes heavily to emissions, or perishable goods where waste is a factor. 4. Supplier Collaboration. Sustainability is not a transaction, it is a relationship. Instead of constantly switching suppliers to find the greenest option, work with your existing or new suppliers to improve together. Strategies include requesting packaging reductions. Ask your supplier, can you ship this to me without plastic wrap? Can you consolidate shipments to reduce cardboard waste? Long-term contracts. Suppliers are more willing to invest in sustainable practices, like switching to electric fleet vehicles or eco-friendly materials, if they know they have a guaranteed buyer for several years. Information sharing. Ask suppliers for their sustainability reports or carbon footprint data. If they don't have one, your request signals that the market demands it. 5. Leveraging certifications. With caution, for beginners, certifications can act as a shortcut. They provide third-party verification that a product meets specific environmental standards. However, greenwashing, false marketing claiming a product is green, is common. Reliable certifications to look for. B Corp. Certifies the business as a whole for social and environmental performance, not just the product. Fair trade. Focuses on ethical labor conditions and sustainable farming. Forest Stewardship Council, FSC, ensures paper, wood, and rubber products come from responsibly managed forests. Cradle to Cradle, C2C, a rigorous standard focusing on product safety, circularity, and clean water, air. Beginner tip. Don't rely on vague terms like eco-friendly or green printed on packaging. Look for the specific logo of a recognized standard or ask the supplier for documentation. 6. Total cost of ownership, TCO. A common objection to sustainable sourcing is, it costs too much. However, beginner buyers often look only at the purchase price, ignoring the total cost of ownership. Traditional view sustainable view, TCO, cheap light bulb, $1 LED bulb, $5. High electricity bills 80% less energy use. Replaced every 6 months lasts 10 years. Total cost. High total cost, low. When evaluating a sustainable option, calculate the lifespan, energy efficiency, maintenance costs, and disposal fees. Often, the expensive, sustainable option is actually the cheapest option over the long term. Summary for the beginner student. Sustainable sourcing is a journey. You do not need to implement all these strategies at once. Your action plan. Start with one product category, e.g., office supplies or cleaning products. Ask one question to your current supplier. What are you doing to reduce packaging or improve sustainability? Calculate TCO for your next major purchase, don't just look at the sticker price. By applying these strategies, you move from being a passive consumer to an active participant in building a more resilient and responsible supply chain. I really appreciate you spending your time with me today. If you want to learn more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your like means the world to us and helps this channel grow so we can continue bringing you great content. Thanks again, and see you on the next video.